Are you suffering from wince face due to an injury? Or maybe from back, muscle, or joint pain? Even if you're unsure what that pain is, the specialists at the Iowa Clinic Bone and Joint Center can help you feel better from head to toe. It's coordinated. It's easy. It's all under one roof. Because no one should have to live in pain or with wince face. Call or visit iowaclinic.com today.
All right, big one. Jack Trice Stadium, Saturday night, 6 o'clock, Iowa State and Kansas. Never thought that this would be a game we had circled at the beginning of the year, but here we are with major Big 12 implications. We're presented by the Iowa Clinic Men's Center, of course. Let's get to my top five. Five things I'm looking for in this game, and we'll start with the atmosphere. I was talking with my buddy, Dr. Greenwald, a couple days ago. He's been around Iowa State for like 30 years, and I said to him, dude, I think this may be one of the biggest atmospheres you've been. I mean, they do the fireworks thing now, playing for first place, sold out, homecoming. You combine all that good stuff. This is a massive opportunity for Iowa State to kind of showcase that on ESPN. I think it's going to be absolutely crazy. Number 4 is I'm concerned about injuries. I've talked about this a lot on my shows this week. Jeremiah Cooper didn't really come back much in the second half last week, and Matt Campbell was, as he always is with injuries, fairly stoic on, his status earlier in the week. That's a really big piece of Iowa State's defense. This defense is predicated off of those safeties being able to come up and stop the run. It's great to have Malik Verdone back and healthy. What's the status of Jeremiah Cooper? I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out during warm-ups for that one. Number 3 is Iowa State's ability to stop the run, right? They all go hand in hand. With Jason Bean at quarterback for Kansas, he can run with his legs, but they've got a nice 1-2 punch at running back. They were able to run up and down the field on Oklahoma's defense. To me, that's really the key to this entire football game, because I think Iowa State's offense will be able to move the ball. My question is, are you able to stop the run consistently against this really good Kansas offense that's very well coached? That's the key to the football game, because if you can do that, then I think Bean will throw some up and you can get some interceptions and all that good stuff. Stopping the run is my number 1 key to victory for Iowa State in this game. Second, number 2 here is Iowa State's tight ends, I think, are going to have a big game. Kansas has a cornerback, Kobe Bryant is his name. That's spelled with a C. And he is having an all-American type season, a lot like TJ Tampa, total lockdown guy. I expect him to make an impact. You don't even target him. You haven't even seen him getting targeted lately. I think it's going to open up the middle of the field. They got some nice linebackers, but I'm looking for Ben Bramer, 18, Little Easton Dean. These are the types of guys I think could have a sneaky big game for Iowa State against this Kansas team when you look at the matchup. And number 1 is a great opportunity, right? I mentioned it with the atmosphere. This is an opportunity to really stamp yourself. 1, you can get into bowl eligibility with this win, but 2, really stamp yourself as one of the top 3 or 4 teams in this conference if you can pull off the win here. Then you go to BYU next week, but then that potential monster game against Texas coming up after that. But this is a great opportunity. This is a fun team you get to play that's playing the best football of the year in Kansas. ESPN, night game, all that stuff is just a massive opportunity in November for this Iowa State program that's super young. I'm fired up about it. My final score prediction, I'll go Iowa State 27-24. Again, I'm stopping the run. That is the key. But Kansas has not been the same team on the road this year. If Iowa State can limit turnovers, which they've been pretty good at this year, I think they come away with the win. And I think you are heading to BYU and all these games, they kind of compound when you start to be able to scoreboard watch. I think Iowa State's going to be in that position next week. Thanks to Matt Van Winkle for producing the program. We are presented, as always, by the Iowa Clinic and the Iowa Clinic Men's Center. My name is Chris Williams. Enjoy the game, everybody.